Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today it looks like I finally received my Old School Labs goodies box, and yes, it's starting to feel like Christmas already with my delivery that's just come in. And I can quickly show you the goodies box that they've sent me, which includes the Old School Labs shaker. Very cool. I love their design, I have to admit. Their logo here with that Mike Mensa kind of caricature. Really, really awesome. Very, very nostalgic kind of labeling. Really cool. And what else have I got here? What's this? The Vintage Burst. Vintage Burst 3-hour natural nitric oxide pump. 120 veggie caps. Now I can't say I've ever used NO pump or any kind of nitric oxide supplement. That's how old school I am. I'm only protein at the most. Branch chain amino acids, 2:1:1 ratio. I need to see what that means. Watermelon flavor. Oh man, that sounds good. Oh yeah. And the Vintage Brawn. Woohoo! Vintage Brawn Golden Era Muscle Building Protein. That looks pretty sweet. Let me just change the angle. Get your next free bottle free. Go to OSL Life free. Wow, that's pretty cool. I just want to see this bottle here. Oh man, I mean, it doesn't get more vintage than this now, does it? You got this awesome photo. Let me just zoom that in of Tom Platz. It's not zooming in. It's kind of frustrating. That's better. Milk, egg, and beef protein. That's what always worked and always will work. That's old school. Don't let your muscles miss out. Give them Vintage Brawn. Tom Platz, the Quadfather, IFBB Hall of Fame, Old School Labs ambassador. Now, what kind of a supplement company still puts images of Tom Platz on their protein powder? Well, who does? Old School Labs does. Damn it, that's awesome. I love it. That's pretty cool. Now, Old School Labs classic branch chain amino acids 2:1:1 ratio. I wonder what that means. All right. I'm assuming what it means. I can just get. The problem with doing videos with one hand is that it's bloody hard to balance. And the problem is that my tripod just got broken the other day. It's so frustrating. So I'm just waiting for a delivery of a new tripod. Branch chain amino acids 5,000 milligrams with leucine at 2.5 grams, isoleucine at 1.25, and valine 1.25. And BioFit Bacillus coagulans. I'm not sure what that is. The BioFit. I'm not sure. Bacillus coagulans sounds like a kind of a bacteria. A probiotic, I figured, yeah. With a probiotic. Interesting. I wonder why. But nevertheless, there you go. That's what it contains. I like that the ratio of leucine to isoleucine and valine is 2:1:1:1. Although from what I've read, scientific literature that is, from what I understand, the ideal may be as high as 4 to 6 to 1:1. And I need to double check that. As I mentioned, I've never used any nitric oxide pump ever. And I need to find out what it's actually for. I'm assuming it's for getting a good pump. I mean, that's what I'm assuming it's for. And let's see what it says here. Doesn't really say much. Oh, what to do now? Learn what to do now. Use it right. Learn how to get the best results from Vintage Burst on the website. Spin the wheel. I like that. There's all these extras you can get with Old School Labs. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Vintage Burst contains, if I can again zoom that in. Damn this stupid bloody zoom. Contains clinically studied ingredients that help raise nitric oxide levels in your body for skin bursting pumps and longer lasting high intensity workouts. Skin bursting pumps sounds much like the images that come to mind of Pumping Iron with Arnold Schwarzenegger getting that pump when he's doing those concentration curls. And longer lasting high intensity workouts, well, that kind of goes against Mike Mentz's principles, but nevertheless it's all about getting the pump, and I'm pretty sure that nitric oxide Vintage Burst from Old School Labs will deliver skin bursting pumps. God damn it, I hope so. Anyway, that's the box from Old School Labs with the protein shaker, the Vintage Burst pump, the classic branched chain amino acids, and the awesome Vintage Brawn featuring that awesome Mo from Mike Menzel, who I assume is the caricature on the Vintage Brawn. And I gotta admit, I really like the idea of having a protein that has milk and egg. I'll just get them out. Milk and egg and beef. And the reason I state that is because back in the 60s and 70s, I believe, there was a company called Professional Foods that came out with a protein called Anapro. And I'm going to have to talk about this in a separate video. And I was speaking to Bob Guider about this stuff. Anapro was mainly a beef protein mixed with, at times later, I think it was mixed with milk and egg casein. So if anything, this Vintage Brawn may be similar to Anapro, which Bob Guider, as well as John Ballack, who I've also interviewed, used back in the 60s and 70s. So it's very interesting to see that Vintage Brawn from Old School Labs kind of honors this old school style of protein. Very, very interesting indeed. Anyway, that's the stack. That's the goodies box that I've received. Thank you very much, Old School Labs. I promised I would do an unboxing video the moment I got it, and I have delivered. And I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. And you can leave me your comments. If you want to take full advantage of my collaboration and affiliation with Old School Labs, you can use my code Bookworm12 on their website to get 12% off all their products. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. You can become a patron on my account if you wish to support me, or visit my PayPal account as well. Donate via PayPal. My website is www.goldenerabookworm.com for out-of-print books and courses on old school bodybuilding, and you can always contact me via email if you wish to pass on your magazines and books or memorabilia of old school bodybuilding. Anyway, that's it from me. Again, thank you, Old School Labs, for this very, very early Christmas gift. That's how I like to call it, this goodies box. Thank you. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.